Family by Akon. I was 3 or 4 years old and I was at a family barbecue. I remember that it instantly became my favorite song and I would listen to it as much as I could, even memorizing all the lyrics even though I was so young that I couldn't relate to these lyrics. It made me happy every time I heard it, and I still feel nostalgia every time I hear it to this day. Music can make us happy, sad, angry, but it can also be therapeutic. I've been listening to music my entire life, but only recently decided to research the field of music therapy. I feel that this will be useful information for all of you because I know you all love music and deal with stress on a daily basis. The career of music therapist is one with many aspects. Today I'm going to explain the academic steps it takes to becoming a music therapist, what the job consists of, and specific results from some therapy sessions. Becoming a music therapist takes a lot of time spent in academics, similar to most other professions. According to musictherapy.org, a professional music therapist holds a bachelor's degree or higher in this field. So this would include taking classes, this would include taking general education requirements like the ones we are taking right now, as well as courses that have to do with this field like psychology, general psychology, music theory, and music appreciation. Courses such as human development would also benefit for this career. They also have to take the National Board Certification Exam to obtain a credential called MTBC, which stands for Music Therapy Board Certified. So after obtaining a degree and this credential, they are certified music therapist professionals. So now that I've talked about the academic steps it takes to becoming a music therapist, I'm going to talk about what the job consists of. So music therapy is similar to traditional therapy in the sense that it is usually done to patients who are struggling with mental illness, such as depression, anxiety disorders, PTSD, Parkinson's, dementia, or Alzheimer's. And as you can see in this slide, the patient is lying down and the therapist is standing, listening to his problems just like a normal session, but the only difference is that he's holding a guitar to incorporate the use of music into this therapy. So the therapist helps these patients feel better by encouraging them to sing, playing music for them, or even just making playlists for them to help them relax or relieve stress. What is different about this practice is its therapeutic goals. According to medicinenet.com, music therapy is the facilitation and creative process of moving towards wholeness as in the spiritual, mental, and physical self. So now that I've talked about the practice, I'm going to talk about specific results from these studies. So this career has changed many lives for the better, and statistics and results from studies and sessions support this claim. So if you look at this slide, it shows the effects of music therapy on people with moderate dementia. And if you look across the entire bar graph, it's all positive results, as delusions, hallucinations, agitation, depression, anxiety, and the rest of them go down just from the use of music therapy. In this other slide, it showcases the same thing. People with CSD, which is cortisol spreading depression, after the treatment of music therapy, their depression rate goes down and it subsides. Even though it comes back up, it's still at a lower rate from when it started. So also, one case study from ScienceDirect.com found positive results. So 20 military veterans were put into music therapy programs, and all of these veterans wrote their own songs, and the therapist helped them in picking lyrics for their songs. The results came back saying that 18 out of the 20 veterans felt significantly less stress after the sessions, so that is a 90% success rate. Other studies of music therapy showcase similar results. One study from the article Music and Medicine from APA.org found a link between playing music for pediatric emergency room patients and helping relieve their stress. So in the trial with 42 children ages 3 to 11, all of the children that were exposed to music while having IVs inserted reported significantly less stress. And a quote from the study from Dr. Lisa Hartling, professor of pediatrics and lead author of this study, said that playing music for kids is a simple intervention that can make a big difference. So the career of music therapist is one with many aspects. Today I talked about the profession titled music therapist, what the job consists of, and specific results from some therapy sessions and practices. I would like to end it with a quote from German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche. He once said, "Without music, life would be a mistake."